Hello, mathematicians. Today we're going to be learning about the coordinate plane, more specifically how to identify the quadrant. To get us started, here we have the coordinate plane. And if we notice, we have a line that goes side to side, and that is called our x-axis. Our x-axis is the horizontal line on the graph. We also have a line that goes up and down, and this is called our y-axis. It's the vertical line on our graph. Here in the middle, we have the origin, which is where both the x-axis and y-axis meet, and it's represented by the coordinate 0, 0. The origin is where we start to plot any coordinate. So let's go ahead and take a look at a coordinate. So we have our x-axis, our y-axis, and we have our coordinate, which is 3, 2. The first value is called our x-coordinate, and we can locate this value on the x-axis. A positive x-coordinate goes to the right, and a negative one goes to the left. Our second value is our y-coordinate, and we can locate this value on the y-axis. A positive y-coordinate goes up and a negative one goes down. Before we plot this, let's talk about other parts of our coordinate. So if you notice, our x-axis and our y-axis meet and they make something that looks like a cross. So we end up with 4 different sections in our coordinate. And these different sections have names. So here we have quadrant 1. Here we have quadrant 2, here we have quadrant 3, and here we have quadrant 4. So let's go over some examples. This problem says which quadrant is the point 3, 2 in. So let's go ahead and plot this. The first value is our x-coordinate, and because it's positive, that means we go 3 units to the right. So we start at our origin and we go 3 units to the right. Then our second value is 2, which means it goes 2 units up because it's positive. And then we're going to go ahead and plot that point. So our point is actually in quadrant 1. So 3, 2 is in quadrant 1. Here we have our next example, which says which quadrant is the point 1, negative 5 in. So let's go ahead and plot it. Here we have our x-coordinate, which is positive 1, meaning we go 1 unit to the right. And then we have our y-coordinate, which is negative 5, meaning we go 5 units down. And then we plot our point. So here we have our point, and this lands in quadrant 4. So that means 1, negative 5 is in quadrant 4. Our next example says which quadrant is the point negative 2, 4 in. So let's go ahead and plot it. So our x-coordinate is negative, meaning we go 2 units to the left. And then our y-coordinate is positive, meaning we go 4 units up. And then we plot our point. And so our point lands in quadrant 2. So that means negative 2, 4 is in quadrant 2. Next, we have a question that says which quadrant is the point negative 3, negative 1 in. So let's go ahead and plot it. So our x-coordinate is negative, meaning we go 3 units to the left. And then our y-coordinate is negative, meaning we go 1 unit down. And then we go ahead and plot our point. So our point is in quadrant 3. That means negative 3, negative 1 is in quadrant 3. So let's go over some patterns. In quadrant 1, our x-coordinate and our y-coordinate is positive. So we're going to put that there as a little shortcut. In quadrant 2, our x-coordinate is negative, but our y-coordinate is positive. In quadrant 3, our x-coordinate is negative and our y-coordinate is also negative. In quadrant 4, our x-coordinate is positive and our y-coordinate is negative. So here's a little cheat sheet for you. And that's it.